Hey guys, today we're going to be learning about the basics of angle relationships. So we're going to be starting with segment addition postulate. Segment addition postulate is if B is between AC, then AB plus BC is equal to AC. Alright, these are some examples. Find RT. Okay, so we'll name the whole line segment RT as X for our equation purposes. Since RS is 17 and ST is 8.5, we would add both of those values to get X, which is just RT, since both of those parts make up the whole RT. So 17 would be at RS, and 8.5 would be ST. 17 plus 8.5 is 25.5, which is our RT. So RT is equal to 25.5. Alright, now we're going to find BC. So for this one, we have the whole line segment AC and only one part of the line segment. So we have AB, but we don't have BC, but we have 54, which is AC. So BC we're going to label as X. And we know that 25 plus X should equal 54. X would equal 54 minus 25, which is just 29. But another thing people do is they say, okay, well, I have the value of 25 and I have the value of 54, but X is what is missing. So I'm just going to subtract 54 and 25. You can do it that way too, because that's what happens when people get the hang of it. They just know immediately what to do. So 54 minus 25 is 29. So BC is equal to 29. Alright, find LM. So this is the same thing we would do as we did in the problem before. We would do 3x plus x is equal to 22. Then we know 4x is equal to 22. 22 divided by 4 is just 5.5. So we know that x equals 5.5. But they're asking about LM. So 5.5 is x. But they're asking about LM, which is 3x. So we would have to do 3 times 5.5. 3 times 5.5 is just 16.5. So LM would be 16.5. Alright, now let's do some practice problems for you to pause the video and for you to do, and then come back whenever you have your answer. Okay, so for this answer, we know that we would have to add AB and BC in order to equal 4x plus 4. So our answer BC would equal 14. To find ST, just pause the video and come back whenever you have your answer. Same thing over here. We know that we would have to add 7x minus 8 plus 3x plus 5 to equal x plus 9. S equals 23. Alright, for 27, and then 2x plus 3 and 3x minus 1. This one's a really fun one, because you could solve it and add them together and it would equal 27, or you could just pay attention and look that, hey, x to z, this whole thing is 27. It already gives you what x to z is worth. So you could have just written 27 as x to z. Of course, solving it would be the same thing. You still would have gotten your same answer. But if it gives it to you, why not just roll with it? Alright, now let's do some word problems. So point B is between A and C on AC. If AB equals 3x, BC equals x, and AC equals 20, find AB and BC. So we know that B is on AC, meaning that AC is the whole line segment and B is on it. So we're going to draw this out to help us visualize. So we know that this whole thing is AC, and we know that around, the middle is going to be B. We also know that AB is 3x, because that's what's given and tells us that. And we know that BC is x. They also give us AC, which is 20. So now we got to find AB and BC. Same thing, we would do 3x plus x equals 20. Just going to write out our little answers. So we're going to do 3x plus x equals 20, which is just 4x equals 20, and x equals 5. So we have our BC answer because BC is only x. But AB is 3x, meaning that it's 3 times 5, which is just 15. So AB is 15. Alright, let's do another one. In the diagram, points P, Q, R, and S are collinear. If PS equals 46, PR equals 18, and PQ equals QR, find the measure of RS. So we know collinear means on the same line, and normally when collinear points are stated, they are in the order that they are given. So if we plug everything into our drawing, we get this. So we're going to draw our line. Nope, maybe a little straighter. Alright. And then we're going to make our points. So we're going to do the endpoints, and then we're going to do the 2 in the middle because there should be 4 points for P, Q, R, and S. So we'll label our endpoints P and S, and we'll put 2 points somewhere in the middle. So we'll put Q and R. We know that PS is 46. We know that PR is going to be 18. And we know that PQ is equivalent or congruent to QR. So now we need to figure out, we know that 2 from P to R, it's 18, and we know that the 2 pieces involved in it, PQ and QR, are equivalent. They're congruent. They're the same value. So that's just saying x plus x is equal to 18. This is pretty easy. We know that it's going to be 9. And then we can just do 46, minus 18 is equal to RS. But we didn't have to figure out the 9 and everything. We could have done it without that. All we needed to know were just 2 of the values, which are the values we have right now. We know that this whole thing is 46, and that whole chunk is 18. We're trying to figure out the chunk they didn't give us. So all we had to do was just 46 minus 18. We never had to solve for the 9s. So 46 minus 18 is equal to 28. So we're going to write 28 down. So then we know that RS is equal to 28. Alright, I want you guys to do the next couple of ones, and then come back and check your answers. I already kind of drew this line, uh, and I will set up the diagram for you, and then you guys can go do the work and check your answers. So y is the midpoint of xw if xy equals 2x plus 2 and y w equals 6x minus 4. Find x, y, yw, and xw. That's what it should look like. Plug in your values, get your answers. You would have had to use x for these equations. So x would have been 1.5. But I don't want you guys to confuse x with our point x. So that's why I wrote it in lowercase. Then our values xy would equal 5. YW would equal 5. And XW would equal 10. Alright, last one. B bisects AC if AB is equal to 6x minus 10 and AC is equal to 10x plus 2. Find AB plus BC and AC. Whew. So x equals 11. AB is going to be equal to 56, and BC is equal to 56, and AC will be equal to 112. Alright guys, that is it for this video. We learned about segment addition postulate. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you later. Bye!